Welcome back to Kid Girl Sasa TV, and we are here to wish our ladies a happy Women's Day. Take over, ladies. Have fun.
Thank you. Agi, take
Thank
over.
you. Thank you.
Who
Thank you
is
so
our
much,
lady
Tab,
here?
for this. Okay. Thank you so much, Tabs, for this opportunity for creating for us a live chat because we really need it as women. We need to empower each other. And I can see we have Lynette here on the stage. Welcome, Lynette. And we have Hanix, the big noise maker in the Kids Sasa. So we are going to have fun. We're just going to empower women, talk about where we go wrong. If you are there as a man and maybe you have any question or anything you have to share with us, positive, negative, we are ready to go. So, Lynette, can you tell us something about what do you think about the Women's Day? What should be celebrated? And why do you think we have this day of Women's Day?
Okay, thank you, Agi, and thank you, Hub, for giving us this. Actually, for me, I think we really need to celebrate women because without women, you and me will not be here. So we really need to celebrate women, and I'm really happy with the theme of Women's Day this year. Yeah, if you check the women's theme for this year is choose to challenge. Choose to challenge. What are you choosing to challenge? Challenge yourself. Ask yourself, what can I do as a woman? Yeah. Let us stop depending on people. Challenge yourself. Go out and do whatever you can do. I'm really happy with the ladies working in UAE. Yeah. Like I'm very proud of the ladies. I always tell people, if you don't have that heart, yeah, if you don't have that strong heart, you cannot work in UAE because working there is very difficult, especially for the kadamas. They are the house managers. I really appreciate the efforts that they put out there to work very hard. And I think we should empower each other, support each other. Let's stop looking down on people. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lynette. I'm going to Hanix, and I have a question for you. Like, what are the big challenges you face in life, especially here in UAE, and you would like to share with the women? And how can they go about it? Probably you can give us a little bit about your life experience that are quite challenging. If you have child, maybe back home, you can tell us how you cope, such kind of a thing to empower any other woman who is watching. Thank you. Anix, can you hear me?
That question is for me?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Actually, let me first of all thank her, our baby face, for this stream. And then also, I love to thank you, Andy. You're such a sweetheart. Then let's go to the question. I think women should be valued this day because they go through a lot. You know, personally, I have a child at home and I'm here working. You feel so bad, like sometimes you can even cry by yourself when you remember your child at home and maybe you miss your child but you can't hold him. You know, you want to be there for him but you can't.
yeah. So, what you're trying to say is
Yeah,
that
so sometimes
women,
it's hard, but then you.
you're having an echo. Can you hear us from your side? I guess.
Yeah, I can hear you
Anix?
clearly.
Okay,
It's
go
from.
ahead.
I don't know whether it's from my side.
Probably from your. Are you using the earphones?
What?
You're using the
No, I don't
earphones?
have earphones. No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Agi.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Repeat your question. Repeat your question.
Oh, I'm just saying. I was waiting for you to finish. What? Because you had an echo, we couldn't hear you clearly.
Now you're hearing me clearly.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Talk to women, those who have children back home.
Okay. They suffer a lot. Like, you have to make sacrifices, maybe like go overtime or something. And then you have to work extra hard because you're trying to save the 12% something,
Yeah.
I think
I think
the biggest challenge is not being the part of the life blessing.
Mhm.
My God, mnanisikia?
tunakusikia lakini kuna
You
vile
are
unakatika
breaking.
katika. I
You are
think
breaking.
yeah.
And you have echo from your side.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm broke.
Just try to work it out. Just try to look your connection of the Wi-Fi as I take over. Like my question was like, what would we tell the women who have children back here? I know it's very, very difficult for women, those who are working here, at the same time sacrificing and leaving your child home without that boarding, the distance itself. This is something I treasure all women, no matter what you are doing. I know so many women here, the academas, as Lynette have said, working for 12 hours, and despite working, you still have this, yani, you are being ignored. You know what I mean? You're being mistreated in one way or another. You're not comfortable in that home. And you don't have even the right. Sometimes some work, they don't have even off day. They get off day and they have to request for that off day. Just looking for some money to feed the children back home, and also yani to show love also to their parents, and all this is really a very big sacrifice for every woman here, and they deserve respect despite what? Despite how they look like. Despite how you see them. I'm talking to men. Women deserve respect, deserve to be embraced and to be praised, because it's a big, they leave those children, you leave those children, and they don't abandon those children, take them to children home. They come and feed them and fight for their life, educate them, take care of them. They are the father and the mother. Happy Women's Day. So, Lynette,
Happy Women's
probably, I know you have a small story of probably you would like to share with a woman, kind of a challenge to empower any woman who is watching you on way forward, how you started, despite what. I know as a woman, there is a time I was reading your story when you was stomaching. What happened? Can you tell us what happened, and don't mention the name?
Oh my God. I always don't want to think about it. Anyway, we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, when we come to work here, like let's say in any other country, not only in UAE, we have to go through a lot of challenges. Like for me, I remember when I started working, when I came to look for a job in Dubai. Actually, I did not come to look for a job. I came to visit my brother. Then all of a sudden, I decided to look for a job. Then our base for looking for a job was that Satwa bus station. Those days, Satwa bus station. So when you are there in Satwa bus station, for anybody to help you look for a job, you had to befriend them. Like for men, they always say that it's always about Nigerians, men, kukatia madem, this and that. But this one was Kenyans, my friend. These Kenyans came to us that we can help you look for a job. I don't know what, a lot of things. Just come with us. We followed them. Shock on us, we were being taken to one room. I was with one Ugandan lady. So when we went to this room, they opened the computer. So they are pretending to be showing us this site, to be so looking for a job. My God, you don't know
Writing a
this.
CV.
Yeah. Hey, these people were just collecting one each other. And they were Kenyan men, not even any other nationality. Trust me. Yeah. So this tell us that
Only Kenya.
ladies go through a lot to get these jobs, my friend. We go through a lot, and please, if you find yourself in such a situation, calm down and don't let these guys take advantage of you. You know what helped me? What helped me was my height and my body. I was ready to fight these people. So when they saw that I was becoming so bitter, they were even scared because I told them I will scream here. Yeah. So for ladies, we go through a lot. When when you find yourself through that situation, just calm down. Just ask yourself, first of all, when you come to look for a job, have in mind, ask yourself, why am I here looking for this job? Yeah. Trust me, we are not here for these relationships and what and what and what. These men can mislead you. I always tell ladies, these men can mislead you so much. When you come to look for a job, be focused. Have in mind, if you have a kid back home, have in mind, I'm working to help my kids study well. Yeah. Don't think that we are here in UAE. If I don't have boyfriend, I don't know, my life will not be okay. Please, please, ladies, focus. Focus and don't think of all these stupid things going around. I think that's what I can say, Adi.
Yeah, that is interesting. I really wanted Redis to hear that story because this is something I follow everyone comments and it's really make me happy because we are here to learn from each other. And
Yeah.
unless we get such kind of such kind of a story, you can't know what is here. When you come here, I also have my side of the story which I gonna share because tomorrow yesterday I was supposed to go live and share my story, and I think I can try to summarize it and encourage every woman who is looking for a job. But before I go to that, there is an echo.
I think it's from the studio now.
Yeah, I think we need Hab's attention. I don't know where he is. Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying before I go to that story, because it's gonna be a little bit short or longer bit, I would like to go to Hanix and maybe she can share a little bit of her experience in whatever she do. You don't have specifically to if you are not comfortable to tell us where you work or what you do, you can just try to tell us what you do and the challenges you face at your work. Hanix, can you hear me?
Okay. First of all, yeah, I can hear you. I still have echo.
We can hear you.
You can hear me, Abdi. Lynette.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
I think
the echo is from the studio and we are working on it.
Yeah. I think we need Hab's attention because Go ahead.
Okay. For me, I think women should be whenever so many this look no this look right wanaangalianga as in like kudharau. Women should play a big role in community, in the world, because they pass through a lot. First of all, you look to a woman's life. She passes stages, painful, whichever. A woman is a model of a home. Woman, you find your home there. In a woman, you find kids there. In a woman, you find everything you need in a woman, and that's I think men married.
Okay. You are. Can you hear me? You are just yani hanging and. Mhm. I don't know what's going on with you, Hanik's side, because she's not more. Yo. Okay. Okay. As I wait, maybe she can log in again. With Renette now. Okay.
Yeah.
As I wanted to say about the experience I got. My journey haven't been so sweet. Like people, you may see a woman looking beautiful. For sure. And now I get so many CVs sending and saying, oh, you are beautiful, you are these. These are obvious words from men that they have to put to you. But then that's why you saw I posted that picture there. When I was tamaking, like that was me. And I am proud to be that. Because it was me, and I knew I'll have a bright future ahead. And I'm not tired of fighting because everybody have a story. If you want to be successful, those people who are successful in life, they have their own stories, and their stories, they are always inspiring. So the Agi you see is not the same Agi who she was before. It's kind of out of accepting so many things and believing that one day I'm gonna fight it and be the same person. I be a different person from who I was. I can say that I started, my job was, my first visa here was like, I got a visa, I was working in a house, by the way, as a house tutor, not like a teacher in school. And it wasn't that easy. I understand when a kadama comes to me, and that's why I support these ladies. When they come and tell me about their pain, I understand because I was not house help, but I was treated like one, which was really, really very painful. Like, you are a teacher, you have left your career back in Kenya and you come here to fight for life because you want to change the environment and you will know that you're going to grow in one way or another. So it was like the first day, you can just imagine the first day I came, Lynette, I was told that it was during November. November, it's getting cold. It's always cold. And that lady told me that, you know what? We don't use heater. Don't switch on heater when you're taking shower. You need to use the cold because of the electricity. And you can just imagine, I was so independent back in Kenya, and you have been given such kind of So I was like, where did I come? The following day, I was told that, and I was like, it's cold here. I don't know what I can do. But I had to tell myself, okay, I have come to a different country. I have to accept and embrace this and know that I'm here for a short time. I know what I want. So I could take, and she told me, when you need maybe hot water, you can tell us, we can heat for you with the gas. I was not allowed to go to the kitchen and to do anything. I was given a plate, a spoon, and a cup different, and nobody could wash that. It's like mtu akona TB. No. Yani unapewa separate, and not even a housemaid in that house could wash your plate and wash your cup and do all these things. And I was like, why did I come here? I left my job, I sacrificed everything. Not that I was not working in Kenya, but I needed another life. But by the end of the day, I had to console myself. I was crying day and night, praying God and telling God that I need a different life, but I need to be patient till your time. But I have to do my job very fast. I was just teaching. I teach the children. She tells the children, they talk to me while I'm teaching them. But after that, they don't have to talk to me again. So you can imagine alone life in house. You can't go out. They can't allow you to talk to the children. You just go to your room. You're talking to yourself, and I had all this patience to stay and know that what brought me here is money and get a better life, because it's just a period of time. So after that, it started like wanakula kado in the kitchen. Like they have a dining. There was a dining in the sitting room and there is a dining in the kitchen. The kitchen, the children eat a special meal than what you're given. Mimi nilikuwa napikiwa kasamorina, inamwagiliwa, inamwagiliwa beautiful. Samolina inamwagiliwa kamchuzi mix kanyanya, unaona, and then unapewa. Then unapewa after they finish to eat. Hiyo ni yako kado, and you're not allowed. They close the door in the kitchen, they eat meat, the children have special diets, they eat whatever they want, but the housemaid is not also allowed. The housemaid used to eat what I'm eating as well. We were fed like dogs, I can say that. But I really like that, my life of dog, because it's what made me to be here. I'm talking this because of Kadamas, who always complain and say that they're getting a tough life. If I didn't tolerate that, if I didn't, not that because I was not educated, I had my degree as well, but I had to bear the pain. Do you see? It's about patience. It's about just accepting yourself and saying, I meet myself in this situation. I'm the one to fight for this. I'm the one to look for a better life. Later, after some time, it changed now. I was told, oh, the sugar is getting off very fast. and I drink tea once, and then I was given tea without sugar. I buy myself sugar. You can just imagine how mean it is. Just sugar for 5 dirham. I had to buy it. Reached to a point, no milk. So I was like, what kind of a life, as in, what kind of a life am I going through? Like, where did I put myself? I used to cry, but I never forget to pray. I used to pray. I used to tell God, I know one day I'll get out of this hell. I had free day on Friday. I could go, but I never had the keys of the house. You go, if they go somewhere different, you have to come wait for them till they come back. So that was my life. Do you see? And they don't want you. Wash your clothes. I used to wash my clothes. I had my separate clothes line. So if I washed my clothes, sometimes I put them there, maybe too much. I hung in their clothes. I was called, I was told, no, you don't have to share. We are Muslim, you're a Christian, and we don't share the clothesline. And then we are Mama Kaita, the housemaid, to go and rinse it with Dettol. You can just imagine.
Oh God.
No, I want all the condemned to reason. Because that story is not my story today. And I felt so much pain, like maybe you have a skin disease, but you don't have. You just need to appreciate yourself and just move on. That is a very painful story that I never revealed to anyone, but I went through that to become who I am today.
Yeah, sure. It's a good story. That tells people that patience pays. Today, we are just here to encourage people to talk to our people. Yeah. Like I always see a lot of people complaining about their work. My work is not good. My boss is this and that. Have that patience. You will be where you need to be one day. Yeah. Because for me, if I can tell you, Agi, when I came to Dubai, my first job in a restaurant was a food runner. Those working in the restaurants can tell you how food runner's job is very difficult. Yeah. You are the one who is picking the food from the kitchen. You have to give it to the waiter. Sometimes you are the one to serve it. Sometimes you are the one to remove the plates and take to the kitchen and give the dishwasher to wash. I'm telling you, when I was going home, I was working for 8 hours, but when I'm going home, I was crying. I was sitting in my bed and then I start crying. I was like, God, why must I do this kind of job? Yeah. A food runner of all the jobs. Luckily, there you have to go through food runner, then waitress, then hostess. Because of my prayer and my hard work, I did not pass through this waiter job. From food runner, I was passed to the hostess. I became the hostess. Then when I became the hostess, I was like, okay, God, I really need to move. I really need to move from this place. Yeah. When I searched for my second job, I went there. I went there like I want to be a hostess. When I went there and the manager just saw me and the manager was like, no, you cannot be a hostess. We are giving you a supervisor. I went there and I did, and luckily, this second job, when they called me there, I thought that I'm going to do an interview. I was very tired from my first job until I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm going back home. My contract is finished. Then one of my friends pushed me.
Mhm.
The guy told me, Rose, prepare yourself. Tomorrow I'm coming to take you for the interview. When I went for that interview, trust me, they did not do even any interview for me. They just asked me, how much is your expected salary? And I was like, I told them my expected salary. Then they told me, we will add you this amount on top of your expected salary, and you will not be a hostess, you will be a supervisor.
Glory be to God.
And imagine it's an Arabic restaurant. Those working in Arabic restaurants know how tough it is to deal with these Egyptians and everyone in the restaurant. So I was like, God, thank you.
Yeah.
God, you really love me. Yeah. So the more I just kept on working hard in this restaurant, yeah. They had to promote me again to be a manager. And trust me, I always tell God, when I get that promotion, I always tell God, God, please, just guide me, give me the courage I want. And the moment I started working as a supervisor in those restaurants, the Arabic people were really abusing me. I was really crying like every day. I was crying like every day. When I became the manager, I told them, you guys, I will not cry for you again. You will cry for me. And I was telling God, God, please, even if I'm given this position, don't let me do anything bad for these people. Yeah. Just give me the wisdom, the knowledge, the courage that I need every day. And trust me, up to date, I'm working as a manager. And you find these Arabic guys are below me, yeah? And they have to respect me, whether they like it or not. And all this, it's not that we are bragging. Yes, not that we are bragging, we are not bragging, but it's because of the patience that we had when we came. Yeah. I always see people on that kids page, they are crying about their bosses. My friend, there is no company that is good. If you ask your friend, all your friends will tell you that their companies are not good, but it's just they're just persevering to be there. Yeah. Just go there, work with an open mind. Don't think that you are suffering. Of course, I always tell people, hapa Dubai hakuna mama ya mtu. Even my sister, I stay with my sister. I always tell my sister, hii Dubai hakuna mama ya mtu, hata mimi sio mama yako. So when she wants to work, when she wants to do something, she doubles it, yeah. She will cry, and then she will be like, okay, I have to be strong, I have to work hard to get whatever I want. Yeah. So when I go out of this country, at least I will be proud I did this. Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm always, you know me, if you know me very well, like for the women, I always like to fight for ladies. And it always disappoints me when I see a lady, msichana anataka kukaa tu nyuma ya mwanaume, anasema yes to everything. Ladies, wake up. Stop saying yes to everything.
There.
Wake up. Don't allow these men to control you the way they want. Of course, in the Bible it's written, you have to respect your husbands. Respect these men. These men also should give you a chance. Yeah? Don't be like, musike umefinywa ati mwanaume akiongea that huwezi kohoa. No, don't do that. Be yourself. Speak out please. Usiumie ati juu huyu ni mwanaume ameshasema, sasa ndakaa tu hapo nimeumia. Don't do that please, ladies. Come out, speak out for yourself. Embrace each other, yeah, empower each other. Ukiona mtu anakukosea, just be frank and tell them. Usinyamaze. Agi, you can take over. By then niliona mtu alisema ati anaitwa Francis Waweru alisema it is twice as hard as men. The way women are suffering is twice as hard as men. Waweru, hatujakata. It is hard for you
But
guys.
for women, it's too much.
But for women, it's too hard because we have to go a lot of things. Wewe mwanaume, hakuna mwanamke atakuja atakwambie nataka kulala na wewe ndio nikupatie kazi. For us ladies, we go through a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are not saying that you are not going through a lot, but we go through more. Yeah.
I love that. I love your words because they really make me. This is what I want women to reason. We are not here to make noise or to insult men. No, we are talking voice of a woman, empowerment of a woman, because we are one of the women. I know you, Lynette, very well. You have been a very good friend of mine, and we know each other, where we come from, and we know what we can do to fight for women. Let's not go there. So what we can do to fight for women. And I also feel good when I see a woman. Do you see, even if I don't have a car, I see a woman sitting on a car. It's always amazing. It's always, I always tell God, thank you. At least I have seen a woman out of 10 men. There is a woman on the road trying to compete with them. You know, learn to appreciate another woman so that also you can be blessed. You see, with whatever, it's not a must you have a car. Even a house. When you see another woman having a house better than yours, learn to appreciate it. Learn to tell God thank you even on behalf of that woman. And I'm telling you, it will not go far before you are blessed. You know, because you're appreciating others people things. Even what you are praying God to give you, it's gonna come. Because you're not mean. You know, Jera Sekira says women. There is something you said very, very important about never give up. That's what I summarized with your story, never give up. Because you may wonder how Agi Yani changed from being in the house and then coming back to be a teacher. Because I never gave up. I never gave up. I knew I'm a teacher. I'm a professional teacher and I like my job and nobody can tell me don't do it. Because I have this is from the, I can say, is a passion from the heart, and I needed to chase it despite how rough the road is. It never be smooth, because I remember when I got a job, I went back to Kenya so that I can change my visa now to come with a visit visa, and it was kind of hard. When I came here with a visit visa, I had to exit. It expired. You know, school jobs, you have to time the right time so that you can come. You know, I didn't know that. I didn't have any information. And that's why I try to give people information. You need to get this information. You need to understand. No, I don't want somebody to find herself the way I found myself in a total mess in UAE. If it wasn't for God, Lynette, believe me, I could be maybe unawaita aje wenye wanakibianga wanakaa bila visa. I was in that point because I didn't have Keboy, yes. I didn't have somebody to guide me. I don't have a friend in UAE. I don't have anyone, no mother, no father. I didn't like to negotiate much with men because men, obvious. Let me tell you one thing. If there is somebody who was very strict to herself, it's me. I didn't mingle with any man, despite what. I knew it's me and me alone. With my problems, I cry to God. God is my husband. God is my provider. Because one thing a man will tell you is that, come, we stay in the bed space. You see, in my bed, you will pay and then I'll give you. And this is where the ladies, they are going wrong. I'm not saying, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying if you have a lover, not to go to him or this. No, don't misquote me for that. But if you are doing that, take advantage so that you can go higher than what you expect. You are doing wrong thing. Do that because you love that man, but not because you want to spare your money so that you can be able to get that help, you know? Because after that, that man wants you. By the end of the day, you become pregnant. After pregnancy, You try to abort, you die. Or the man will tell you he is also struggling, go back to Kenya, you get bad. The minute you go, my friend, he will not call you. He will not know even, he don't know you are home. He will even change the number to another number. Do you see? You have a child, you don't know how to face your family, you came with the credit, you didn't get a job. You are going back home with your uncle or your father's or your mother's credit, and on top of that, with a luggage in your tummy. Do you see? It's really very painful. If women, we can understand this. I am not trying to just to throw at those who have gone this. A mistake is a mistake. It happens. But for those who have not engaged themselves to this mistake, let's try to be very, very careful with this, because it really can mess your life, and that man is not there for you. If a man cannot marry you, he's telling you to go to Kenya and get bad. I don't see why you should go with that man. You're not here to make me worse than who I am right now. You should make me better. That is my cry. If you meet me in this condition, Renee, make me better than who I am today. You see, don't try to come to underestimate me, telling me that, you know, you need to go to this. Okay, we can negotiate that, but don't try to push me to that. If you meet me teaching, try to make me a manager. You see, and this is how we grow. Otherwise, somebody who is paying lower than what you're doing, say no. I say no is no, a big no. It doesn't matter. We survive. You survive. You have your own life. If it wasn't for staying tough like we are, like I have said, I got a job after moving from this house, and I went, even I slept in Sharjah airport for 3 days. With that cold, I was shivering there, changing visa to Oman. And then you find the visa is there was a day with the visa, all these journeys. I went a lot. It is quite hard for men, yeah. So I went through these journeys. Yani, suffering. I don't know why. I used to ask God, am I an outcast? Why am I going through all this pain? But let me tell somebody who is going pain today. For everything you undergo pain, there is always a reward. Just be patient. Pray God. Every time you're suffering, God is next to you. But people, they just don't have faith. They don't trust in God. And that's why you see so many people, they are undergoing depression. They are going under any other frustrations and dying. Women, they are dying with a very big rate. Why? Because they give up so easily. They are suffering a lot because they give up so easily. They don't want to accept the situation and believe in God. They believe in a power of a man more than God. If that man disappoints you, you are ready to take rat to die. You are ready to make yourself miserable. Who told you? Go to the bathroom, take shower, put makeup, and shine again. Style your hair. Be a woman.
Please.
Na unanunua pizza, unakaa unakula na Coca-Cola.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. In fact, even you should take a holiday. Learn to appreciate yourself. Don't expect only a man can give you a gift.
Yeah.
You know, I can give you a gift to be better, can buy you a good car, can buy you this. And that's why unaona imambo ya fair. I hate that word because it's referred to us showing how cheap we are. Like, ati wanawake wanataka fair. Why? Men, they are not insulting us. It's because some women, they have shown men that they can't do without them. You know, we need men, fine, but you can provide for yourself. Respect yourself so that you be respected. If a man knows that you can provide for yourself, we'll respect you. We'll never insult you. We'll never call you names. Because, you know, akikutoa kwako, akuambie enda ama akuchape, I am going to rent the next room in his apartment. What's wrong? Hey, it's right. Yes, it's right. If you respect me, I respect you. And that is it. And we bring up our children. However, if you play low, you're going to meet yourself in a total mess. So, not easy.
I can see the admin is alerting us. We only have 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So I think we should give our parting shots. For me, I think my parting shot will be Ladies, please work hard. Be you. We are tired of listening to ladies in UAE getting pregnant. You get pregnant, you cannot even afford to buy a pamper for your baby here in UAE. Some of us have been in UAE for more than 10 years, even as we want to get pregnant. But we know the rules of the country. Please follow the rules of the country. If you know you are pregnant, run away. Hata usingoje hata 2 months. Toka, enda nyumbani, because the moment they will catch you here, wewe utashikwa na hakuna mtu atakusaidia. Na ukishaza, nobody will help you raise your kids, because all the ladies want the kids, but they just follow the rules of the country. Ladies, take care of yourself, yeah? Ukijua tu lazima you just have to have that sex. Use even condom. Ziko, they are there. Eh? Don't embarrass yourself here in UAE. Yeah? We are not ready. I'm telling you, this time we will not contribute for any lady that mtu ameshika mimba, ana mali pa kuishi, sijui nini, vitu mingi. Please, ladies, respect yourself. If you respect yourself, these men will respect you. If you don't respect yourself, they will use you. Wataona tu kama manguo, ni kama wanawavaa na wanawatoa wanawarusha hapo. Respect yourself. Na wakishafanya wakishalala na wewe hapo, you will be the topic. Tunasikizanga wengi wanakuja wanatuambia sijui unaona ule dem. We know your stories out there, but we are just quiet. Respect yourself, the men will respect you. And also, I think because we are ending it, I just have to send my condolences to the family of I saw there is one guy who got an accident today, or it was today or yesterday. May his soul rest in peace. There is another guy who died today or yesterday. And then to our sister Jerry, we feel sad. We really tried for you to go home, and it's sad that God had to take you. God loved you more than we love you. Yeah. So may she rest in peace, and all those people who are mourning their families here in UAE, may you rest. May their family rest in peace, and we are with you. We will support you. We will support you if we have to support, if it's a genuine support. Yeah. But hatutaki ujinga ati wasichana wanaenda huko wanashika mimba ati tuwasaidie. We will not.
Wakinyanyua miguu.
Wakinyanyua miguu. We will not do that anymore. Okay? Anything serious, mtu ni mgonjwa, we are there to support. Come to us. Inbox me. I will do anything that I can. Thank you, Hubs, for giving us this chance. Thank you, Aggie, for having me here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I will also give my final words, because I see time is against us. Like, I want to talk to all ladies who are listening to us. It's not that we are special. Again, Lynette, they are not special. They just have to believe in themselves and believe in the power of a woman, because this is what made us who we are today. We are not where we started. We are somewhere else, and we are heading far. If you come to me as a lady in my inbox and you tell me your problem, as long as you're not borrowing me money, I don't give money. You have to work for your money. Any other support, may it be emotional, may it you need support or guidance, I'm always ready to give. Because for money, you have to work. I can't be able to feed all the ladies in UAE or these. May it be a case of, even if I'll not help, I'll be able to contact somebody who can reach to you and be able to offer the support you need, because we are here for each other, and we don't want to be mean or jealous, because we also have a story where
Aggie, we cannot hear you. You are just talking, but we cannot hear you. Okay, Aggie, it's as if your mic is not okay. Okay, I think we have to finish. I think we are just reminding you to subscribe. Please subscribe to Kids Gulf Sasa for more interviews, for more encouragements. Please don't forget to subscribe for Kids Sasa. We love all of you. Thank you.